Hey, this is Jason Howell JD. Today we're going to talk about buying houses with no money. All right, this is video 28 of 365 videos, my journey from flipper to private equity fund manager. Now, how are you going to buy a house with no money? That doesn't even make sense, right? But I want to kind of make this point. If you needed money to buy houses, the banks would own all the houses because they have all the money, right? Now, as a real estate investor, what you need is not really money. What you need is the deal. The deal is more important than the money because people want to invest or lend or give money to people that have deals. I was just having this conversation today. We were talking about a commercial property, and the question was this, right? How are you going to get, the money to buy, a shopping center? And I told them that if we created a value where the shopping center is worth $2 million, but we are buying it for $1 million, right? Where we're buying it half price, do you think we have an issue finding the money, right? No, because everybody wants to be your friend when you got a deal, right? Best example, I'll give you a real life, story, was Tampa. I had a referral from another investor. On the phone, we had negotiated around like 110, right? And the agreement was I was going to go out there and actually look at the house, right? House is worth about 175-ish, right? The guy was a trucker. He had his house he inherited the house from his uncle, and him and his brother were now the owners, right? And because his brother lived in Brooklyn and he lived in this truck, right? He no longer needed the house, right? And wanted to liquidate it, so he could make some money. So any which way, I go out to see the house, right? And I said to him, there are things that you did not tell me, such as the hole in the ceiling in the kitchen and the hole in the ceiling in the actual bedroom. Furthermore, there is no running water. Why? Because the rats had chewed through the plumbing, hence the actual picture of that, the plumbing that was rats went through, right? So he agreed to sell me for 102 at that point, right? Because now, we got to do real plumbing and whatnot, right? So now the issue was I got to come up with this 102 in cash, right? In order to pay off his mortgage and, so he can make some profit on this deal. So looking really hard on the deal, I said to myself, okay, I can come up with 102, or I can come up with the difference between what he owed and what he was going to get, his equity. So his equity on the deal was about $18,000, right? That's what he was going to actually walk away with after, closing costs around about, right? So I said to him, listen, what happened if I just gave you $18,000, right? Because I had already did my title search and I knew that, I was going to take over the property without an issue. What happened if I just gave you $18,000 and you give me the deed to the house, right? It'd be the same thing as you do that, but at the same time, it'll relieve some pressure off me because now I don't have to, come up with 102,000. All I have to do is give you 18, and therefore, I own the house. And when we sell the house, come, 60 days, we'll pay off the mortgage. Sure, done. Now I don't have to come up with 102,000. I have to come up with 18,000. Okay. I went to another investor. I said to him, listen, I'm looking for 30,000. I will give you profit on top of your 30,000, right? In 60 days. This type of profit you will not be able to obtain at the bank, guaranteed, right? This is our plan, and this is what we're gonna do. I want you to be my partner. Done, right? So now I have 30,000. I gave the kid 18. I'm the owner. This is a subject to turned into, right? Subject to type of deal. And now I'm the owner. The remainder amount goes towards renovation. We put the house on the market and we sell, and everybody makes money, right? How much did I put in the deal? How much did Jason put in the deal? 0, right? You know, what is my rate of return? Infinity, right? Because I didn't put anything in the deal, right? Well, like again, once again, the house I was buying for 102, you know, we got a loan for 30,000, right? So technically, it's not 102 that I'm in it for. I'm in it for probably 110, 115 because his loan balance was around 90,000 because I gave him 18,000, and therefore, you know, it's actually 80,000 his loan balance was, you know. So therefore, you know, anything above 120 is straight profit, right? So tomorrow we're gonna go over a little bit more about this kind of no down payment, no, you know, money down buying real estate. I'll give you another example of, you know, how I did the same exact thing on another deal, right? Once again, it's very important you understand this. You get this in your mind, right? You're a real estate investor. What you need is deals. If you have deals, you have options. You can do all types of things, right? Tomorrow, one love, God bless, peace.